Jai Bhagwan.
Jai Bhagwan. Shanti, could you explain to me something about death?
Yes. The question is, who are we? Brahman or universal consciousness is on the top of the chart. Universal consciousness is everywhere. Brahman or universal consciousness is explained that it is nirguna, nirakara, means without quality and form. Ananta, anadi means without beginning and without boundaries. Avyakta, unknowable, but because of going beyond the mind, we can know it. We cannot know it by body and senses. And it is non-doer, that doesn't do anything, but because of it, everything functions. So that supreme reality reflects within us is called Atman. Atman is our individual self, identical to Brahman or universal self, which is all over, indestructible. Its nature is a Sat, Chit and Ananda, immortality, consciousness and power and bliss. This is our true nature, is Atman. We are indestructible. But Atman identifies with gross body, astral body and causal body. It becomes Jivatma. Jivatma means soul. And it gets trapped into the world. So when we are alive, it is the union of consciousness with gross, astral and causal bodies. At the time of death, this connection is broken. So consciousness is left behind, which is permanent, that survives. Our gross body dies. Gross body made up of flesh, bones, dies, and it goes to 5 elements, which is earth, water, fire, air and space. Then energy within body goes to universal energy, which is Prakriti. Along with Atman, our astral body and causal body survive. That means our mind goes with Atman. Our astral body and causal body has energy. It has memories. It carries on unconscious mind or chitta and all the impressions called sanskaras. Astral and causal body has energy that propels us to take on the new body. So when we die, only astral body is gone, everything else is survived and continues the journey. Body is like the clothing. When clothing are worn out, we discard them and put on new clothing. So the soul, which is Atman contaminated with astral and causal body, continues the journey depending upon the desire and goes to the parents, which provide them proper environment to continue the journey. At the same time, our free will and desire continues. So whatever we did in the past life and all the unfinished business, we continue in the next life. It is like a night. During the night we rest, but when we wake up in the morning, our journey continues. Nothing is gained or lost. From spiritual standpoint, Atman is immortal. It is never born, never dying. It is the illusion that we believe that I am the body, I am the mind. So fear of death comes because we identify with ourselves, with our gross body which dies. In the entire universe, nothing is permanent except Atman. Everything that is born dies. And this is why one meditates and realizes this truth experientially and becomes free from the fear of death. Fear of death is the root cause of all the fears in the world. Fear of moving, fear of losing job, fear of insult, all these are secondary fears of fear of death. On the other hand, Patanjali says that all the living creatures have fear of death. It is inevitable. So some fear of death exists in everyone until one is enlightened. So if you get more experience of self, you become free from many primary fears that interfere with our joy in life. So when we become free from the fear of death, we enjoy life more freely. A coward dies many times before his death. So recognizing and remembering this philosophy, we can become free and enjoy life more fully. Jai Bhagavan.
Jai Bhagwan.